Hey, what's up, guys? I want to report a sketchy situation that happened trying to purchase steroids through a UGL here in Canada. So it's domestic source UGL, and it's one that I've dealt with before. It's not my preferred one, but it's not the purpose of this video to even talk about that. But it is one, and the great thing about it is they still carry Masteron and Anthe especially, which I really want, and I got it off them before and I tested it. Sure enough, it's legit. And there's a bit of an issue with that I've never experienced before with my bank of all things. Trying to purchase off them, it got flagged, and when it got flagged, the bank shut down my card and it didn't let the transaction go through. And which might be understandable if it was like, there's something that, here, I'm just going to crack a beer here. I know maybe some of you don't like drinking or whatever, but I don't give a shit. It's my day off today. I'm going to have a beer. I'm going for a walk. So essentially, my bank cut it off, and then I had to talk to my bank, like, because they literally shut down my card and everything. I'm like, what the fuck, right? So I called my bank up, talked to them, and they started grilling me about things. Because obviously the site has been flagged for criminal things. And how do you know this person? Do you know the name of this person? What are you buying? I'm like, dude, you're my bank. Like, why are you asking me that type of questions? I literally told them, it's none of your business. I'm fucking trying to make an e-transfer. It's really it's none of your business about any of this shit. Just either give me back my money or make the transaction happen. You know what I'm saying? Well, long story short, it didn't happen. But I was in contact with the UGL, and the customer service was actually pretty good. Because talking to them, I actually knew that I wasn't getting ripped off. It was still legit. And just based on the customer service, you can just tell. I can just tell. And so essentially they gave me an alternate email. And that's what I eventually went through. But this is an interesting case of something that, first of all, I've never experienced, but I wanted to throw out there in the, quote, community. Because, these types of things can happen. And I think it's kind of sketchy. There's a bit of a sketchiness because I think the bank or whatever, it was flagged for potential illegal activities. So they were grilling me on things and probably recording that. I didn't say anything. I was just like, dude, it's none of your business. It's like some fucking Indian or Pakistani chick on the phone telling me that, asking me what am I buying and who am I buying off. And I was like, that is like literally out of the scope of what you should be asking right now. Why are you asking? I'm just asking for my money back. If it didn't go through, then just give me my money back and move on. Like, why are you asking me these questions? Correct? But I guess I'll talk into a bit of my next phase of things when it comes to the storage stack I'm doing. Because obviously that's of importance for my channel and things. So initially I was going to do a Masteron Primobolan and test. I'm prescribed test. So prescribed testosterone, Masteron Primobolan. But I just went with the straight testosterone Primobolan because, long story short is, maybe I'll make a whole video about this in the near future, but it's like, I have to go 2 months on cycle and 1 month off, because that 1 month off I have to clear my system of everything so that when I do my blood work that they keep prescribing testosterone so I don't look like I'm a fucking hardcore steroid user. So that's why. And Primobolan is just a bit of a slow burner. I find Masteron works quick, it works well on top of a decent size test base. And I still have a little bit of NPP, so I'm just going to add a little bit of NPP in that mixture. It's not going to be anything that's going to be too prevalent, but it's still going to be there. I love MPP. Unfortunately, here's how you know that you have a good source. It's like they got Masteron and ethane, but they don't have NPP. It's like, what? It should be the other way around. If they were, because they're sold out of things, so you know that these guys probably had a surplus. You know, they probably stacked up on Masteron. They don't have Masteron propionate. That was actually my first choice, but they didn't even have that. The Masteron and ethane. I like propionate because it's more even a shorter ester version. You know what I'm saying? But that's pretty much the video. I'm only 5 minutes in. I like to make these videos around 10 minutes. So what else should I talk about? What's my goal? What's my goals on this stack? Well, I guess I'm going to do a test Masteron stack with getting a touch of NPP, and my goals aren't even to be like, it's not a bulking stack by any means, and I'm not even about the bulking stack. I want to keep my, you know what I mean, my health indicators in line, in check. Nothing that's going to, you know, affect me negatively. And as well, I found that MPP kind of affected me psychologically in some ways when I did push the doses past like 300 milligrams a week. So by keeping it around 150, 200 milligrams, there's still going to be a presence there, but it's not going to be one that's going to, you know, make things negative implications of that, if that makes sense. The other thing I want to mention is I might want to add an oral at some point, maybe towards the end of the cycle. And the oral I'm considering is probably Anavar, because Anavar just works, and it works well, and it's safe. But the other one I'm kind of considering is Winstrol, because it's summer season and things, and I've heard really good qualities of Winstrol, of the nutrient partitioning that effects that Winstrol has. But I think it just also has too much of a negative consequence on the liver and lipids. So maybe I'll just avoid it. Like, if Anavar does the trick, like, why don't you just do that? Like, Anavar just works. I find a lot of people think Anavar is too weak, and I understand, because it's not as a potent oral as like other compounds like D-Bol or Superdrol. But it's like, it does work. The pumps and the beast mode you get on a good pre-workout of Anavar is fucking, I love it. So I might just run Anavar. Yeah. But to sum things up, I'm really happy with this source that I got. I thought for a second I was getting ripped off by these motherfuckers because my bank was denying shit. But I just realized the banks are retarded, and maybe it's because the site was flagged because of illegal activity, but the way the customer service handled it worked out beautifully. Right on. Anyway, thanks guys for watching. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Always peace.